The other day, I reported to you all about a man, or better yet, a lady boy. You know, one of those men that pretend to be ladies? Yeah, I reported to you all about one of those lunatics who went on a slashing spree, just shanking a bunch of little girls at an AMC movie theater. Now, of course, this story was swept under the rug in record time. You have four young girls, innocent, not bothering anyone. They got their movie snacks. They're literally trying to watch a kid's movie. These are real little girls. And then in walks a grown man pretending to be a little girl. And of course, our society has now told these weirdos that it's okay, that it's stunning and brave, and no one better not say anything to you because then they're a bad person. So these grown men in dresses that pretend to be little girls who have been empowered by our society, one of them walked into the movie theater, and for no reason other than the fact that these people, these dudes that like to pretend to be girls, they hate women. That's one thing just about all of them have in common. You can say otherwise. I really don't give a damn. I will judge from my observations and not what some other lunatic that probably likes to pretend to be a little girl says on the internet. So this guy walks into the movie theater because he hates women. There's plenty of dudes in the movie theater. He doesn't go after them. No, he goes after four innocent, defenseless girls and starts shanking them and slicing them up. But like I said, within a few hours, the story was memory hold. They swept it under the rug. Of course, I made a video about it, but, you know, this story did not get the publicity that it needed. But what's crazy about this story is that it wasn't just a situation that happened at the movie theater that day. Because he actually left the movie theater and went on to attack some other women at a McDonald's. And they never even released the information about what happened there. And then, of course, we found out, it turns out that he's connected to a murder in a whole nother state. And they knew this, but they didn't bring him in. They allowed this freak to walk around pretending to be a woman, filming his little TikTok videos because they were scared to arrest him because they didn't want to be viewed as bigots. So now a bunch of young women and grown women have now been terrorized by this freak, and they're still trying to sweep the story under the rug. But now we know some more details about what transpired in his second, well, maybe it's his third, I don't know. We know that he attacked some young girls at the AMC movie theater, and then shortly afterwards, he targeted more people at a McDonald's. Now the details about what happened at the McDonald's are coming out, and I'm about to read them for you all here today. He had an appetite for blood. The cackling madman charged with a slicing spree in Massachusetts over the weekend ordered a big junk food dinner at McDonald's less than an hour after allegedly slashing four young girls at a movie theater. Jared Revisa, age 26, ordered 2 double cheeseburgers, a small fry, and a McFlurry in the drive-thru of a Plymouth McDonald's around 6:50 p.m., just minutes after he allegedly sliced up children from the ages of 9 to 17 at an AMC movie theater in Braintree. Revisa allegedly then plunged a 9-inch kitchen knife into 2 employees at the McDonald's restaurant, including a 21-year-old who was working her first day on the job and had only moved to the U.S. a few days earlier. So this is where stories combine. Here we have an immigrant that I don't know if they were allowed in this country or not. Here we have an immigrant, just got to America a few days ago. She's working her first day on the job at McDonald's, and in walks a trans lunatic that then shakes her up because he's angry and hates women. But these are the type of people our society wants to protect. They are the most protected people of our society. And if we call them out, if we say anything about their weird, odd, disgusting behavior, we're the bad people. But let's keep rolling. The maniac suspect ran into the fast food joint while holding the knife over his head and shanked newbie McDonald's cashier, Elamy Garcia, in the back as she stood by the potato machine. Revisa had allegedly just flown into a fit of rage over a disagreement about his meal before slashing McDonald's worker Igor Marquez in the arm with a knife that appeared old with a white or yellow handle. Before the violent rampage, a witness saw Revisa urinating out of a black Porsche in the restaurant parking lot and said he looked like a 1980s rock star with wild eyes. He had funny-looking pants, flowing long blonde hair with a knife, said one witness. Revisa allegedly growled, "I gotta pee! I gotta pee!" and then flipped her off, she said, adding he had a big expression on his face akin to Jack Nicholson in The Shining. Revisa was eventually arrested after allegedly shanking 4 girls at the movie If at around 6 p.m. Saturday before driving to McDonald's in Plymouth and knifing the 2 workers. He was allegedly heard laughing as he slashed the children in the movie theater. In a creepy twist, Revisa, who is also the prime suspect in the death of his roommate, Bruce Feldman, age 70, later told a nurse treating him for injuries that he simply wanted to have some fun. Revisa stated that he wanted to have some fun tonight, and he was running from police because he wanted to have fun. All 6 of his victims were treated for their injuries. Workers at the McDonald's described Revisa as wearing a jacket with no shirt and nail polish as he fled the restaurant. He looked like a man and a woman at the same time and had long blonde pink hair and fingernails, said Marquez. After being charged with the McDonald's slashings Tuesday, Revisa was held in custody for further mental health evaluation. He has yet to enter a plea. So here's a guy that was already suspected of killing his roommate. No arrest was made. Everyone, listen, you can look at this guy, you can look at his social media. It's probably gone now, but I saw it when this originally happened. A complete nutcase. A straight up nutso. You would look literally at his Instagram or his social media for 1 minute and you would automatically know, yeah, this guy killed his roommate. But they dragged their feet, they pussyfooted around so he can go across America and go wherever he wants and start attacking women. And even after he walked right into a movie theater, I want you all to understand it's not like this guy is wearing a mask or anything like that. He walked right into a movie theater, laughing gleefully as he sliced up and shanked a bunch of little girls. And then, because he's a dude that pretends to be a woman, he walked right out the movie theater after doing that. No one stopped him. No one tackled him. The police didn't stop him. They weren't there yet. Nothing. He was allowed to leave. Then he went straight to McDonald's. No thought in his mind of even being held accountable for what he did, because in our society, we're told that these type of people can do no wrong. And if you criticize them at all, or if you try to hold them accountable for their disgusting, weird, evil behavior, then you're a bad person. So nowhere in his mind, after slashing up these little girls, he doesn't think that he has to go on the run. Society told him that it's okay to hurt women. So what he does is he goes to McDonald's. I'm going to order a McFlurry. I'm going to pee right here. I'm going to whip it out, pee right in the parking lot. Because guess what? That's what we do at the Pride parades anyway. We whip our junk out right in front of little kids all the time. So no accountability there. He pees right in the parking lot, growls at people in the parking lot who have a problem with him peeing in the parking lot. Then he goes inside and tries to kill people over a McFlurry. He wasn't trying to run, nothing. Because never in his mind did he think that he would be held accountable for what he did. And even after being arrested, he's like, oh, I just wanted to have fun. I just wanted to have fun. And make no mistake about it, this is the idea of fun that a lot of these little lady boys have. This is what they want to do. This is what they imagine. This is their fantasy, to go hurt real women. because they themselves are not real women. And they're angry that society won't fully bend the knee and refer to them as little girls and view them the way that they want to be viewed. Because in their sick, twisted mind, their kink is for grown-ups to view them like a little child, like a 13-year-old girl. But these are the type of crimes that are happening every day that are being committed by these trans people, and they're always covered up. The amount of violent trans crimes happening in America, it's overwhelming. You wouldn't even believe me. I would have to create 7 different channels to report on all of the stories. But maybe we'll start talking about it a little bit more. But for now, I want to know your thoughts about all of this down in the comments below. While you're down there, hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe, ring that notification bell, and remember to always remain opinionated.